Hello, welcome to Monday Night Pilates. We're going to use a Thera band if you have one. If you don't have one, you can add a set of weights or you could just use your body. Remember to always do what feels right for you. And we're going to start standing up nice and tall, pressing your feet into the floor. Open up all your toes, lift them up, and then bring them down. And do that again. Lift your toes up and lower the toes and do that again. I'm just going to check on the recording real quick. Lift the toes and lower the toes. One more time, lift up and lower them. And now bring your band up. Check in with your body. Reach those knuckles away. So with the band, you want to create a little bit of resistance from your upper back. You could either have a fist with your hands so your knuckles are reaching away, or just reach your fingers long, wherever you can connect in your body the best. And do that one more time, lift it up. And then as you exhale, lower the arms. Now lift them up a little bit higher and then lower them again. Every time you go up and down, you're trying to keep your abs in and trying to avoid any movement in the upper body. Lift and lower. Two more. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift it up and then lower. Now go a little wider with the arms. Go a little bit wider with your legs. And then when you go up, try to bring your band behind you. Again, you're trying to keep your upper back still. So when you get here on the top, if you need to bend the elbows, you bend the elbows. And if you can have straight arms, just go back and forth with straight arms. Reach and lower. One more time, press back and exhale, come forward. Keep your legs the width that you have them, a little bit wider than your shoulders for some squats. Sit down, come back up. Keeping your chest lifted, create a little bit of resistance on the band. Sit and lift. Come back up, keep breathing. Up. Now add your arms. You lower the arms, you lift the arms, you lower. Keep your abs scooped away from your thighs. Your knees are tracking forward, right between your second and your third toe. Keep your abs lifted. Come up, two more. Reach, last one. Stay seated. Try to lift your arms, lower the arms. Keep your abs scooped. Lift and lift, opening up your chest. Two more. Last one, lift, exhale, extend your legs long, reach your arms to the floor, and then exhale, bring it all the way up. Take your band and put your right arch into the band and bring your left arch into the band. So your legs are going to be a little bit closer than they were before, about hip distance apart. And then measure your band. Bring your elbows in, and you're going to bend with the elbows for some bicep curls. Keep your chest lifted. Use your abs. Press, your palms are facing up to the ceiling. Your elbows are tucked in right into the waist. And press. Four more. Chest is open. Three. And four. Now add your squats. You're going to bend your elbows, sit down, come up, extend, and breathe, and reach. Four. We'll go for 8. Sit back, keep your chest lifted. Sit and lift. 3 and 2. One more. And 1. Now lift your arms using your upper back. And reach. Head is lifted, crown of the head to the ceiling. Keep pressing your heels into the floor. Your toes are open. 4, 3, and 2. One more. And 1. Bring your arms together. Cross your arms in the front. So you've created an X. And again, if the band is not even, make it even. Keep resistance on your arms, and you're going to lift the arms and bring it back in. Using your upper back, using your abs. In, 2 more. Add your squats. You open and you come back in. Keep your chest lifted. And 4, 3, and 2. 1 more. And 1. Come in, take your arms back and bend again. For a little bit more of the tricep work. So you bring your elbows back, bend at the elbows. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Keep your arms long. We're going to do our 100 standing up. So keep tension with your feet with the band pressing out. Your arms are long and start pumping your arms. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Of course, if you want more assistance, walk your arms in and reach. Keep your chest open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep opening up your chest. Feel that wide opening in the upper back. Feet are pushing out on the band. 2 more breaths, inhaling and exhaling. You can slow it up the arms a tiny bit and then lower the arm. Last one. And as you exhale, bring your arms by your side. Now, start with your head. We're going to roll down. Bend your knees if you need to. Roll it down into the floor. The head reaches towards the floor. And then as you exhale, you lift it back up. 2 more like that. Lead with the crown of the head. Keep your abs scooped. Lengthen. The head goes towards the floor. Abs away from your thighs. Big hamstring stretch. Exhale. Roll it up. And I know I said 1 more, but let's take 1 more here. Keep your chest open. Scoop your belly. And lead with your crown of the head. It goes towards the floor. Keep pressing. And then as you exhale, roll it up. We're going to do some lateral work. So now just take off your right foot off the band and keep the band on your left arch. Make it even again. So just even it up on the top, and you're going to hold it with the same left arm. Stay tall. Give it a breath. Crown of the head to the ceiling. And try to float up that other leg. So you're putting as much weight as you can on your standing leg with the band. 1 more. Reach it away. Exhale, come back in. Now pressing into that leg, try to lift up that leg and bring it back in. And take your arm out to T. Keep pressing weight on that standing leg. 2 and 3, 4, and balance. 5, 1 more. Exhale, lower your leg. Now hold it with both hands and you're going to lift your leg. And we're going to work on a standing 1-leg circle on the leg with the strap. Keep pressing your weight even on that standing leg. And with control, see if you can extend the leg away, bring it back in. So stay wherever that step is for you. And then if you can, keep that leg long. And we're going to circle, cross around and up. Use your abs. Up and up. 1 more. And reverse. Go add around, come back up, add around and up. You're using your abs. We're working on balance. 1 more. Exhale with control. Lower the legs. Bring both feet into the band and just walk out a bit. Press. 1 leg goes out. 1 leg comes in. And press. And reach. Press. Feel like back in the 80s when I used to teach aerobics. And press. 2. And 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. Keep the band on that opposite foot. If the band wrinkled a little bit, make it nice and wide on your arch. And breathe. Hold on. Same arm, same leg, nice and tall. Crown of the head to the ceiling, and float up your other leg. Other side, other story. You can put your hand on your hip, lift, and lift using that standing leg, nice and active. 1 more. Exhale, lower your leg, lift up that other leg. And press. Keep breathing. Use your abs. We're doing a little bit of a standing mat today. Out using the band to resist. stretching and strengthening at the same time. One more. Stay out there. Keep your knee bent if you can. Lift the leg and lower. So you'll stay wherever this side works the best for us. We all have one side that's more challenging than the other, most of us. And then keep your leg lifted and extend it away. Bring it back in. Use your abs. And chill one more. And if we can, we'll go for the circles. One leg circle, go cross around and up. Cross around and out. Cross around and out. One more. And reverse. Go out to the side and up. And reach. Hopefully you feel the glute on that standing leg. One more. Exhale, bend the knee, give it a breath. Woohoo. Exhale, come back down. All right, take your band, give it a breath, and we're gonna reach our arms a little bit higher up. Press your heels together, lift up your arms, and try to go a little bit further back behind you. Remember, as you're going back, we need to bend the elbows, just bend them. And 3 more. Keep your abs scooped, and reach, press, back in. 1 more. Stay back there, flip your palms so the palms are up to the ceiling. Keep your shoulders open. Now come to a Pilates tiny V as you open the arms and you close from the upper back. So keep them slightly lifted, shoulders back. 4, 3, and 2. 1 more and 1. Now you're going to squat down as you lift your arms. And press. Go as far down with those hips as we can. And back up. Keep them moving. Lift. Keep your chest lifted. Up. Squat and lift. And lift. 1 more. And reach. Keep your arms back there. Bring your right arm up if you hold the band with your left hand. And extend the right arm up. Try to keep your elbow. Try to keep tension. And try to keep the elbow forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Keep your arms long and try to reach as far up and down as you can. Reach a knuckle away, the other shoulder back. Keep breathing and switch sides. Other arm goes up and down. Elbow forward to create a little bit of resistance. Press. 2, 3, 4, 5. Abs are in. 1 more. Keep those shoulders back. Other arm reaches out. Try to keep your arms close to your ear as you can. Exhale. Hold your strap back there with both arms, palms reaching away. Reaching away. Lift your arms and lower. 1 more. Lift and come back in. Flip your palm to face you and bring the band all the way forward. Now we're going to add to that. So you're going to bring the band up and you're going to reach your head up as you press the band back. And then bring your arms forward. Legs are about hip distance apart. You go up and try to lift up from your upper back rather than your neck and your head. And 1 more. Reach. Exhale. Lower yourself all the way down to the floor. And we'll do some lying down exercises. So put your band onto your feet. Create a little bit of space between your feet. Your heels are down. And we're going to bend at the elbows as we row. Crown of the head is lifted. Palms are up to the ceiling. 5 and 6, 7, 1 more, and 8, and just pulse. Sit up really tall on your sit bones. You can bend the knees. You can sit on a cushion if you feel the hip flexors. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you know when you were rolling down before, when you were standing up, that you felt it in the lower back, bend your knees. Otherwise, keep your legs straight, and you're going to roll it all the way down until the head touches flat. And then the head lifts first, and you roll up. And again, keep it going. Roll down, slowly and controlled. Press the arches into the TheraBand. Lift yourself up. 2 more. You're pushing out with the feet as you lengthen down. Lengthen opposition. 1 more time. Roll it down, nice and control. And as you exhale, roll it up. I'm just gonna sit forward a bit so you'll have enough room. And we're gonna reach those legs all the way up to the ceiling. Keep your head nice and long. And if you know you shouldn't be doing overhead exercises, keep your legs to the ceiling with the first step that we're gonna do. So your elbows are down. Let's cross our band right in the front. And then the elbows are down and you have your hands facing each other. You have a fist with your hands. From there, try to lengthen the legs out to the sides as you pulse out. You can bend your knees if you need to, otherwise keep your legs straight. So you're working your outer thigh, or your glute, your upper shoulders. Keep the energy in that band. I'm gonna choke up a little bit more, have a little bit more resistance. And now I'm gonna try to lift my legs up to the ceiling using the upper back. Lift and lift. It's a small lift. 3 and 2 and press. Keep your legs long. Reach those legs away and then bring your legs back to the ceiling. Reach them away and go back to the ceiling. 1 more. Reach them away and try to lift yourself up and come back in. So you reach away and you lift and you lower. 2 more. Mimicking stomach massage on the reformer. Keep pressing into the band. Press, exhale, bend your knees, bring your legs into your chest. Lengthen the legs up to the ceiling and open and close your band again. Reach your arms long. Keep reaching the outside of the legs. Use your abs. We're gonna bend the knees. Keep your band open and roll it up for rolling like a ball. Keep your band where it is. Hold it maybe a little bit tighter. And now you're gonna roll back, lift the hips. Exhale, heels to feet to come back in. Roll back and lift. Your goal is to lift those hips as high up as you can, keeping the heels into the seat. And back up, 2 more. And up, 1 more, roll back. Exhale, bring it all the way back in. Extend your legs away if you can, hold onto your band. Keep reaching those legs long and with control, roll yourself down. Open your legs again, give it a breath. Scoop your abs in and out and pulse. Pulse. 5, 4, arms are long. 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your legs slightly open as you open the arms and you close. Keep your tailbone down in the mat, your heels reaching to the ceiling. You're working your entire leg and your abs. 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees and take your bands and trade and bring it into your hands. Keep your legs into your chest. Hold your band. Let's put our feet down for a moment. We've been lifted for a while. So now make your band nice and even. I'm going to double mine up. So I'm going to put my hands about shoulder width apart, just a little bit wider than the shoulders. Reach your arms back and try to keep your upper back really open on the mat as you go back and forth. And reach, 1 more. And we're gonna add our abdominal series of 5. So reach those arms long, 1 leg into your chest, the other leg into your chest, reach the arms long. Float up your upper back off the floor. Keep your arms still as 1 leg reaches out and then the other leg reaches out. And you can just lift the arms so the legs can fit in. Keep your hips still and press and press and add the arms lift and lower, or you can take them back and press, same leg, reach and reach. Now switch it up and press and press. 3, keep the abs in and up. 2 and 1, stay lifted if you can, the double leg stretch. The legs are gonna reach out and the arms in opposition. Keep your knuckles away from you so you have unbroken wrists. Look at your arms, they're nice and straight. Abs are in. 4 and 3, 2, one more, and 1. Exhale, lengthen the legs away to the ceiling. Arms are up, upper body is lifted off the mat. Pulse, 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 pulse. Scissors, reach, press. Long leg away. The head is long. 3 and 2. One more. And 1. Bend your knees. Put your band on your shins. Bring the upper back down and reach and breathe. Exhale, lower lift. We're going to put the band again on our arches. Actually, let's go to the toes. We haven't put the band on our toes yet. So tuck those toes in, heels together, toes apart. Lengthen away. I'm going to cross mine at the top just to create a little bit more resistance. Knuckles reach away, arms are straight. Legs don't need to be straight. You're looking for the feet to be working. Float up your upper back. From there, keep your abs in as you lower the legs and you lift them back up. Take your time. Lift that upper back off the floor and then lift it back up. And the band gives us so much resistance. It's crazy. And reach. Press out. Lift, lift, lift. 3 more. Lower, lower, lower. Use your seat to come back up. 1 more, that same rhythm. And then exhale, come up. Now reverse quickly to go down and lift up with control. Lower down with control and quickness and lift it back up. 2 more. And back up. 1 more time. Press those toes into the band. Exhale, come back in, bend your knees. Give it a breath. Take your band away from your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Now hold on to the band, double it up again. We're going to use it for crisscross, for the oblique. Bring that upper back up, arms are long. Bring one leg out from you, and you're going to cross over to the leg that's long, and then stay tall and cross over to the other side. And use the band to try to reach a little bit longer through that side. Now that's the upper body. Let's watch those hips. So go over to one side and make sure you have enough weight on your hip, the other hip, and then switch. Think of the leg that's bent, that hip, press it down and reach. And 3, 2, hopefully you feel your obliques. 1, exhale, bring your legs into your chest, put the band on your shins, bring the head down. Exhale, take a deep breath. And we're going to roll up without the band, but the band on our hands. So press your legs out. If you know you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Otherwise, lift the arms up, lift the head, and roll yourself up. Spine stretch forward. Open up your arms. Lengthen away. Hold onto your band. Sit up nice and tall. And press the heels down and the legs into your center as you bring the head long, and then you exhale, you stack it back up. So it's a big stretch to the back of the legs. The legs are coming into one another. And see if one leg is working more than the other as you press into your midline. It's easier maybe for the right leg to feel the inner thigh. Maybe for the left leg, make them even. 1 more. Press it away. Keep breathing. Keep pressing your heels into the floor. And then you exhale, you stack it back up. All right, let's do another rolling exercise, open leg rocker. Sit forward so we have enough room in the back. Put your band on your arches and your feet are about hip distance apart. You're gonna lift up your legs. So you can either have bent knees, straight arms, straight legs, straight arms. Reach it away, press your legs out into the side. Now we're not gonna cross it yet. Let's try without crossing it. Press. You can always have bent knees if you feel those hip flexors. Sit up tall, lengthen the legs, press your arches into the band, and you're going to roll back. Exhale, come up. Arms ideally stay straight. You roll back. The legs don't need to be straight, but the arms do. Roll back, lift, come up. 2 more. Come back up. One more, roll back. Exhale, come up, bend your knees, extend your legs away, bring your legs a little closer together. Cross your band right on the top. Press those legs long evenly and roll yourself down slowly for corkscrew. Keep your arms by your side on the floor if your band is long enough. And circle, go across around and center. Your chin is to the ceiling and you're reaching those legs into one another to make a circle. And reach, two more. Center, cross around and center. Keep your shoulders open. Center, one more. Let's practice those legs lifting up again. Put your arms down. Tip the toes to the ceiling as you lift up and down. Press your legs away from you. 2, lift, 3, and 2, one more, and 1. Bend those knees, roll yourself all the way up for swan. For the soft. Open up your legs. We'll get to swan in a minute. Keep your band down. Lift up your arms. Let's do it with our band, actually. Open up your band. Feels so good like this. So press your heels down, your toes are flexed, you're on your sit bone. Take one arm behind you and reach it behind you and up. And then reach the head to the toes. 1, 2, 3. You stay twisted to come up. Take that arm back and reach in opposition. 3, 2, 1. Stay twisted to come up. Keep breathing. Head to the toes and up. Arm back as you reach, 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 and center, press. A breathing exercise. And on an even side. And center. And last one. Press the arm back as you reach, reach, and reach. Come back in. Now let's do a little bit of footwork. Let's do it with the band because we're using it today. You're going to bring your toes onto the band, sit up tall, and you're going to point and flex. So if you like it better when you cross at the ankles in the front, cross it. Or if you want to keep it without cross, I'm going to keep it uncrossed. Press your toes into the band, point and flex. Point and flex. One more. Now bring the band a little lower to the arches. Curl those toes over the band and then release. Curl those toes. And you kind of try to bring the heel under as well. You're getting a big stretch in the metatarsal, right in the top of the foot. And we have knuckles in our feet, just like we do in our hands. So many bones there. And 2 more. Hopefully you can bring the work all the way to the feet, to the abs. 1 more. And now bring the band to the heels and just push in, out from the heels into the band and release. Push out. Hopefully you feel a big stretch to the back of the leg. It's a little bit like that roll up. Press your heels into the band. 3. Press out with the heels in opposition. 1 more. Press and come back in. All right, take your band, come onto your knees. And come all the way down. Make sure you have enough room in the front to move your arm. I'm going to open my band as wide as I can hold it with my arm. Come down on your abs, on your nose, on the mat. Reach one leg behind you, lift it up and back, lift it up and back. Feel your lower abs active away from the mat and just lift the arms and then lower the arms. Remember that we all have a different mobility in the shoulders. Even every day is different. So make sure whatever you do feels right. Abs are scooped the entire time. And now you're going to lift the arms and try to lift your heart. And then lower it back down. Keep tension in your band. Keep your seat active. You could have your legs a little bit wider if you wish, or together, depending on your lower back. Leading with the heart. 4, lower abs are active. 3 and 2, 1 more, and 1, stay lifted if you can. Bend your elbows as the band comes towards your chest. Now either keep your band where it is or try to bring the band behind your head. As you bend and you extend, you're looking away. One more. Reach and lower everything down. Bend your elbows. Tuck your hands closer in and come into your elbows into a small sphinx. Then lift your upper back and lower. Keep tension in your strap. And lower, shoulders back. One more. And reach. Bring your head all the way down. Walk your band forward. Look over to one side. Stretch your neck. Look over to the other side. Make sure you're not putting any tension in your neck. Come back to your nose. Lift your arms. Try to bring your arms behind you to wherever that might be. Keep your head long on the mat. Lift the nose off the floor. Reach your arms back and lengthen two more. Come back in. Try to lift your upper back. Last one. Lift. And exhale, lower. Ooh, hopefully you feel that in your shoulders. Come into your elbows. You're going to hold onto your band with a little bit of resistance. And notice how easy it is to be in your lower back, so don't let it. Lift your abs away from the mat. Your elbows are pushing out and back. Single leg kick. Kick, kick, and press. Kick. Keep reaching your upper back away towards your feet. The head is long, and the lower abs are active the entire time. Hips are still. Kick, 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 kick. Keep breathing. Last two. And reach. Either stay with this one or bring your band behind you for the double leg stretch. Bring your legs together. Lengthen those arms away, and you're going to reach. You're going to bend your elbows as you bend your knees. 1, 2, 3, and extend the legs as you extend the arms. You bend 1, 2, 3, and press. 3, 2, 1, lengthen, and try to stay up there for a little bit of a breath. Press your abs away. Reach your shoulders back. Can you lift those arms up a little higher? Can you press out? Bend it together, and reach, and bend. 1, 2, 3. Last set. 1, press, use your seat. And 1, 2, 3, press. Come all the way back down. Let's do one more thing here now that we're all warmed up. Let's try to do the swan dive. So you're going to open your legs out wider. And if you know that what you were doing, that was good enough for today, just stay with that. Otherwise, we're going to lift the arms. You're going to lift your upper back. You're going to lift your legs. And just try to go forward and back. Use your band. Lift your abs away from the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your arms long. Sit back into your heels and turn around for bridge. Woohoo, hopefully that felt good. Take your band. You're going to open your legs about hip distance apart. You're going to bring your band behind you. Then go forward and make a knot. If you need to go one more time around, then take it one more time around. We're going to keep it here for a little bit so you can make your knot a little strong. All right, we're going to use it for bridge. Extend your legs long, flex your feet, and then roll yourself down. Bend the knees, put your feet down into the floor, press into your upper back. Open up your chest. Abs are scooped, press into your arms. Use your triceps. Lift your hips up. Can you track those thighs away from you? Lift those sit bones up a little higher. And then exhale, roll it down. The upper, the middle, and all the way down. So you can bring your legs in. You can press out in your band as much as you want to have more resistance. Scoop your belly and roll yourself down. Bone by bone by bone. And again, scoop that belly, reach it up. Sit bones are lifted. Weight is in your upper back. Your eyes are to the ceiling. The chin is lifted. And roll yourself down. bone by bone. And one more time, lift it up, give it a breath, and reach into your upper back, lengthen the legs away, and roll it down. Let's do one more time. Lift it up, give it a breath, lift one heel, and lower, and lift the other. Keep your hips lifted, and just check in. See if you think that you're lowering one hip to lift that opposite heel. 3 and 2, use your feet. 1, and then roll it all the way down. Bring your legs into your chest, lengthen the legs to the ceiling, and we're gonna open the legs out to the side. So working on that outer leg, working the abs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep the legs long, lift your arms, and try to lift yourself up. And keep the legs where they are. You can bend the knees, or you can keep the legs long, and we're gonna teaser down and teaser back up. And again, roll down, come back up, 2 more. Thighs pressing into your chest. 1 more. Reach, and now lower and lift the legs. Lower and lift, lower and lift. 1 more. And lower everything down. So bend the knees, extend the legs, roll it down. So if you feel like you can do teaser 3, which is everything up, otherwise just bend your knees and come up. So we lift the head, we lift the legs, and we come up, and you roll it down together. I was a little quick there with my head. So you lift the head, you lift the feet, and you come up. 1 more, you go down together. Ideally, the feet and the head touch at the same time. Lengthen away and come over to your side. Press out with that arm, bring your legs in front of you, and you're gonna lift that top leg. So if you don't have a band, just lift up and down with your legs. Up, up, bottom leg pushing up into the top leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift both legs up and just lower and lift that bottom leg so it doesn't really remove itself from the band. 3 and 2, 1. Come onto your abs, bend your knees, hand over hand. You're gonna extend the legs away and bring it back in. Shoulders away from your ears. You can bring your arms out to T. Hips are down, thighs and knees are lifted. 4 and 3. You can reach your arms in. And 2. 1 more. Keep your legs long. Come over to your opposite side. Just gonna turn around. Lengthen away with that arm. Bring your legs about 45 degrees in the front as you lift and lower that top leg. Keep your hips still. 3, 2, 1. Keep that bottom leg, keep the top leg lifted, bottom leg lift, and you lift it and lower it. 3, use your abs. 2, 1. 1 more, lengthen those legs, come back onto your abs, lengthen away, and we're gonna go for a little swimming. Lengthen those arms and reach those legs. Lift and reach. 4, 3, use that upper back, lengthen with the legs. 2 and 1, come down, sit back into your heels, bring your legs forward, lengthen away, and slowly remove your mat. Hopefully you feel the work in those legs. Remove your band, lengthen away, give yourself a stretch. And before we go down, let's get a nice stretch to the back of the leg. So put the band on your arch, whatever leg you want to start with. Bring the leg all the way to the ceiling. Press your leg nice and long. 3, elbows down. Lengthen away, push up with that leg. Float up your upper back. Reach the leg to the ceiling and come up and give it a stretch. Sit up tall. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Lift up, reach, push into your band and see press. Maybe one leg feels a little tighter than the other. Keep pressing your arch in the band. Elbows down, nose to the ceiling. 4, other foot is nicely flat. 3, 2, abs are in. 1, lift up your upper back, keep the leg to the ceiling. Lengthen up. Sit up tall, walk your arms up, keep your abs in. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your both legs into your band and stretch forward just one time. Reach out. All right, we're perfect for our spine twist before we get up. Keep your band by your side. Sit up tall, press your legs into one another. Twist over towards one side, keep your arms in a straight line. Give it a pulse. Bring it over to the other side, give it a pulse. So the front arm stays out to the side. You press your legs into one another. 4. Lengthen from the crown of the head to the ceiling. 3, 2, keep your chin lifted. 1 more. Press, press. Good work. Come forward. Let's do some squats and then we'll come and stand up. Boy, time just goes by really quickly. Now hold on to your band. Bring one foot in front. You decide which leg you want to start with. Lengthen that other leg back. Lift up your arms and we'll do a little bit of some lunges, which will release those hips. And you're going to lift the arm, lower the arm, lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lengthen out, reach, switch legs. Bring the other foot forward, sit up tall. Keep your arms even. You press, reach. Keep your pubic bone forward. Both hips are forward. 3, 2, and 1. Keep the band where it is. Lift that back leg and bring your leg inside your strap, the way we begun. Scooping your belly in and up. Hold onto your band. Lift one side up. Reach it up and then go over to the opposite side. And come back in, lower your arms. 1 more, lift it up, keep the arm with the ear. As you reach, make sure you're not collapsing on that side, but you're staying lifted. And switch it up, bring your arm up by your ear, and then reach. And back down. 1 more, lift it up, reach. Exhale, back in. 1 more, keep pressing into your legs. Press. And lower. Take your arms back. Remove 1 foot. Just keep 1 foot in there. Let's check our balance towards the end of the class. Lift up your legs. Keep it lifted for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give it a breath. Exhale, bring that leg back behind you and bring it back down and switch. We can add on to these next week. If you like these, we'll do more with the band. Lift up your legs. Lift it up, balance. Use that standing leg and lower and lift like an elevator. Up and down. 3, 2, 1. 1 more. Keep it lifted. Hold, 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 hold. Bring that leg back behind you and bring it back down. Let's check in with our shoulders. Bring your arms by your side and your heels together. And lift your arms and see, maybe hopefully you can go a little bit further back. More mobility in the shoulder, the head stays lifted. 1 more. And we'll end with chest expansion. So bring the band, I'm gonna double it up. I'm gonna put it right by the thighs, by the upper thigh. Keep your collarbones away from each other and lift up your heels. Lift those heels, keep pressing into your band and then lower the heels again, lift the arms. 2 more. You come in, reach, exhale, back. Now try to add your head. So you're gonna lift up, look over towards one side as you press your toenails in the mat, and you lift. Keep reaching the collarbones away, you look. Exhale, let's do 1 more. Lift the arms up. Start towards that second side, lift up, Toenails pressing into the floor. You look and center. Keep breathing. Open up your chest. And center. We lift up our arms. Lift it up. Now try to roll down with your heels lifted. So go down really slow, really working the feet. Lengthen, the head reaches, the heels are lifted. When you get there, put the band down onto the floor and try to lift yourself up with control. We appreciate what we can do with our bodies and come all the way down. And please leave me a message when you take the class.